Uh-oh. Looks like I just got pulled over. Well, I will tell you this. Being pulled over is not always the most easiest thing to do, okay, or the easiest thing to go through. But I'll give you some very important tips as to how to survive this traffic stop. Hi, my name is Mike. I'm with Security Training Concepts. I'm the principal instructor and a former police officer. I'm going to give you some great tips on how to survive a traffic stop. You know, you got a lot of advice out there, and some of it's good, some of it's bad, but I want to give you maybe 3 important things that you're going to want to do. 1, as soon as you come to a slow stop in a safe area, while you're coming to that slow stop, you want to roll down the window. That's number 1, okay? And along with that, at the same time, know where your interior lights are. As you can tell, it's dark outside, right? And it's dark inside of his car. Turn on the interior lights, okay? Some may say, well, don't make that movement. It would be quite obvious that you turn on the interior lights because the interior lights are on, okay? 2, you want to make sure that you do not move. Don't start to reach for anything. I don't care. Don't move. If you start to move, that is called furtive movements, okay? And you may end up escalating the officer's decision on how they approach the vehicle. Do not move, okay? You want to place your hands on the steering wheel, or keep them on the steering wheel, with your palms facing you at 11 o'clock, like so, okay? You want to keep your fingers outstretched. Why? It shows that you don't have anything in your hand. Don't follow some people's advice when they say, throw your hands out the window. Don't do that. It has a negative connotation that comes with that, as though you've been in the system. Don't do that. You don't have to be dramatic with it. Just keep your hands at 11, okay? Just like so. Now, the officer approaches the car. You want to be nice. You want to be courteous. You don't want to come off like some person that's expecting an issue. You don't want to come off like that. Good evening, officer. How are you? You pulled me over because I was speeding? Absolutely. You'd like my driver's license and insurance? Absolutely. My driver's license and insurance, along with any other kind of identification, is around my neck. May I slowly reach for it? Notice I asked him for permission. Why? Because he is in control on this traffic stop. See, the hardest thing for some people to realize is that in order for you to remain in control, sometimes you have to give up what control you think you may have to remain in control. That's called empathy. He has the right to pull you over. You don't have the right to demand a reason, because they don't have to justify it to you. They have to justify it to lawmakers and to the judicial system. You are in neither branch. Learn your place, learn your position, learn your role, okay? Don't play chess with checker pieces, using Uno rules, and end up with fake Monopoly money that you can't spend. I'm sure some of you get it. Let's not digress. Here we go. Yes, officer, it's around my neck. May I reach and grab it? Okay. I want you to pay attention to this. Slowly, moving my hands slowly, keeping my hands where they are visible. I'm pulling on the chain right here, slowly, and I'm pulling out just like so. What, if anything, did I remove from my chest? It's called a badge wallet, okay? When I was a police officer, I kept my credentials up around my chest. Think about it. If you go anywhere, right? Your nameplate, your identification is gonna be from your chest up. No one is gonna look waist below to try to get your identification. So using that same like manner, you wanna keep your most important IDs around your neck, okay? It may be a minor inconvenience, but it's socially and accepted and definitely understandable, okay? Here we go. I'm reaching inside. I'm grabbing those 3 things that I need to have in this badge wallet, and that is 1, watch how I drop this badge wallet. It falls right on my chest. My hand is still extended. I have my driver's license, my proof of insurance, and if applicable, my concealed carry license, all within reach so that the officer can grab it, or I can extend it to the officer. And notice, where did I not reach? I didn't reach for my pockets. I didn't reach for a glove box. I didn't reach for the visor. I didn't reach anywhere where it could be construed that a gun could be had. Okay? You have to understand and put yourself in an officer's shoes. You need to be empathetic. Okay? It's hard for people to do that when you continue to think about self. Okay? It's not easy being a police officer in this culture, in this day and age. Understand that. Be empathetic. We are all in this to survive. We're all in this to live. Notice, am I carrying a firearm on me? Yeah, I am. And if the officer asks me, yeah, I'll tell him. And I'll show him the license in the same exact manner you saw me pull this out. And if they ask to get it or they ask for me to give it to them, I'll calmly ask, can I step outside so that they can get it? Never, ever, ever reach for anything without asking for permission. And the only things that you should be reaching for is your 3 items inside of your badge wallet, making sure that your hands are visible. These are the tips that will save your life. So let's recap. Number 1, when you see the traffic lights in your rear view mirror, notice in the vehicle code of every state, it says that when lights and siren are activated, you pull over to the right. That is it. It does not state reach for your items. It does not state start fidgeting around. Read the rules of the road. You pull to the right for sirens and lights. That is it. Nothing more, nothing less. That is it. Okay? Turn on your interior lights before you come to a complete stop and roll down the window. 2 small movements that require no shaking of your shoulders, no moving of your shoulders. Very simplistic movements. Make sure that your palms are facing you with your hands, okay, on the 11 o'clock position on the steering wheel. And when asked for your identification, advise the officer where it is. Slowly move towards that badge wallet around your neck. Use your thumbs to pull up and out on the chain. Extend your fingers inside. Pull those 3 items out. Those 3 items out. Your identification or your driver's license, your proof of insurance, which you can either laminate after you fold, or it should already come wallet ready depending upon your insurance carrier, and your concealed carry identification card. I can't make it any clearer than that. If you do those things, you will more likely than not put the officer in a position where at least they see that you are not reaching for a firearm. These are the things that will likely save your life. Stay tuned for more information to come.